And this is just to show your support to the live. I do this for free, so this is just to show that you're thankful for me spending my time with you guys every day. Okay. But let's get into these messages. Yeah, don't be good. Okay, let's go to these messages. Let's put a little background noise on. That's a little loud. Let's turn you down a little bit. But I feel like today we got a nice little reading for today. I feel like we definitely have some good energy that we're working with. Wednesdays always seem to be really, really high in good energy. Hold on, y'all. I feel like I got hair in my eye. It's irritating me. Anywho, Wednesdays seem to always be really, really good. Okay, pumpkin. When it comes to these readings, these messages, today we're going to be tapping in for ancestor messages. All right, take it how it resonates. These are general messages. If you want something personal, reference the coin section. Okay, and we can do personals for you. But right now we're doing collective messages. Definitely make sure you follow. Help me get these likes up. All right, the more likes we get, the more this live is pushed, and it gets more lit and more lit and more lit. All right, so let's get into these messages for today. Again, what's happening for ancestor messages for the collective. I didn't do any pre-pull, so I don't know what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be finding out together. All right. Again, these are general, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, if it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? Again, if you want something personal, you can reference all of that there. All right? All right, let's get to these messages for today. Let's see what Spirit has for the collective. Let's see what's going on. I hope y'all been having a good day so far. My day has been good. A little tired earlier, but I feel like that cold woke me up. So let's see. Thank you for the gift. Shout out to you for the gift. Gifts are not required, but much appreciated. And the more gifts, the more lit we get in here. So super lit. Sure. Which gift was that, baby? I don't know. All right. Vulnerability and freedom is the first card. Ooh. Okay. So it looks like Spirit is pushing a lot of you guys to be more open and vulnerable, okay? Which is going to be important for this season. Yesterday we was talking a lot about Aquarius season and some of the things that you can do to capitalize off of Aquarius season and to get the most out of it, okay? Yes, sweetheart, you can gift to do a card reading. So you just tap the gifts down here, find the amount that matches one of these, okay? And then we'll do it. All right? A lot of y'all are gonna have to be more vulnerable this season, okay? Especially when it comes to, thank you for the gift, sweetie. Let me know which one that was, and we'll do your card pull in a second. Especially when it comes to your emotions, okay? We've been talking about emotions a lot lately, and that's definitely going to be... Okay, so if it was a personal, shoot me a message. Go to my DM or go to my profile and then click message. Shoot me a message and just let me know. And send your email, and I'll DM you or email you your reading. Okay? Thank you for supporting. Being more vulnerable, especially when it comes to your feelings, okay? Especially when it comes to the way that you carry yourself and the way that you express yourself. Okay, I'll do it on here in a second. It's going to be very important for you guys to be open and be honest. There's certain things that you have been reserved in regards to, especially when it comes to your feelings, especially when it comes to Spirit is saying baggage. So some of y'all can have certain baggage that you've been carrying around emotionally. A lot of this may go back to childhood. Some of this could be in regards to how you feel about yourself. I'm getting appearance for some of you guys. So this could be how you feel that you look, how you feel that you look to others, how you feel like you come off to others, whatever. But there's definitely some things that is time with this clear, cancel, and release. There's definitely some things that it's time for you guys to let go of. And the only way you can heal certain things is to be open about it and to be expressive about it, right? Like I said before, my grandmother says you can't heal what you don't reveal. Okay, so it's time for some of y'all to start revealing what it is that you are feeling. Okay, I'm not a rapper, but you know. In order for you to get freedom, okay, because this doesn't just say vulnerability, it says vulnerability and freedom. Okay, so in order for you to feel more free, in order for you to feel more more lightweight, okay, I'm getting like weight off of your shoulders. Okay, a lot of y'all are carrying things that are making you feel heavy, feeling energetically heavy. Okay, sometimes when it comes to certain things that we have experienced, we can use that trauma almost as like a security jacket, a security blanket. Okay, whatever we may have gone through, whatever situations, whatever things may have occurred, sometimes we can get into a space where we use those traumas, you know, kind of like our security. It in our head, as long as we remember and we, you know, still move in that energy, we're protecting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we feel like letting go means that we're opening ourselves back up to certain things, or not being vulnerable means that we're opening ourselves back up to certain things, or the potential of certain things going wrong. And that's just not true. So a lot of you guys are being faced with you, especially in this season, in this Aquarius season. A lot of y'all gonna be faced with you. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out who you are, figuring out what's best for you, figuring out how you need to move forward and what areas of your life you need to move forward in. Okay? If you already started this process, then you already started this process, right? But for those who are in a space of beginning this process, or you feel like you're being called to be more emotional, okay? And what I mean by that is like, you can find yourself crying more, right? You can find yourself feeling things more, or being more sensitive to emotions, right? Whereas maybe before you were kind of closed off, or you were more reserved, or certain feelings and emotions just wasn't as prominent as they are now. Okay, and all of that is a sign that it's time to deal with certain things. And all of that is a sign also that for a lot of you guys, your heart chakra is being activated. And anytime the heart chakra is being activated, it's almost like, if y'all ever seen hoarders, and you know in hoarders, they'll have like these closets and these spaces that they just stuffed a whole bunch of shit in there. And then finally, when them people come and try to clean it out, it's like once they open that door, all the shit start falling out. Okay? Hey, honey bun. Once they open that door, all the shit start falling out, right? And that's kind of what it is. When that heart chakra and that heart space begins to get activated, and it hasn't been in a long time, or you've been used to holding on to a lot of energies or shit of that nature, when you finally open up and you finally start allowing those things to come through, it can feel like a lot. It can feel heavy. It can feel like a weight. It can feel overwhelming, right? I was in your dream again. Okay, baby, you're going to have to DM me these dreams. This is the second time. I need to know what was going on. What was I saying? What was I doing? Let me know. Okay. But yeah, I feel like it can feel a little overwhelming right now, dealing with emotions or being presented with situations that force you to face your emotions, okay? And that's where a lot of you guys are. You're in a space where you're kind of being forced to face certain things that maybe you didn't before, that maybe you haven't before, that maybe you didn't even know you needed to. You know, that'd be the gag of a lot of shit too. It's like, I didn't even know that I needed to face whatever. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the gift. All right. Yeah, look, learning experience. But then we got to expect miracles also right after this. Okay? Learn experience and accept miracles. Thank you for the gift. Is this a gift night? Is this a gift night? Period. Okay. As y'all can see, we have some incentives here for personal readings. A lot of you guys come in my lives and ask about personal readings a lot. So, I made a chart. 500 coins, 1 card pull. Okay, that means I will pull a card for you here on live. 1,000 coins, 3 cards pulled here on live. There's 2 options for the 2,000, okay? 2,000, you can either get 8 cards via DM, or you can get 7 cards here on live, okay? And then this is a big gift, 15,000 coins. I will do a zodiac reading for all 12 zodiacs at the end of this live, okay? This will always be here just in case you need it for reference. Let me know whenever you do meet one of these incentives. Just put it in the comments, because sometimes I don't be paying attention. I be pulling cards or running my mouth, okay? But just let me know. And yeah, we already have one that we're doing in a second here on live. So if you want to be a part, here's the incentives. We also have this live goal here. This is just a thank you, okay? This is a simple thank you, because I don't get paid to do a lot of this stuff. So this is just to show gratitude. All right. All right. Yeah, learning experience came out, okay? Make sure as you move forward throughout this year that you're not repeating unnecessary cycles. That's going to be very important for a lot of you guys, okay? Especially because this year holds so much brand new energy and so many brand new opportunities. You don't want to get confined into a space where you start to repeat things unnecessarily, okay? And kind of get into like this hamster wheel, this rotating door type of energy, all right? A lot of y'all have learned way too many lessons, and we've talked about that before over here, where you've been presented with more than enough lessons in the past, okay? And I mean the recent past as well, like the recent past, okay? Enough, where you now know how to move, okay? There's no excuse for you to be still in the same energy, still in the same space, still doing some of the same things. At this point, something needs to be different. Okay? Something needs to be different. Something needs to change. Point blank, period. I mean, it just is what it is. No more repeating the same things over and over and over and over. And for a lot of you guys, a part of that is being more vulnerable. The more vulnerable you are, the more open you are. And when I say vulnerability, I don't mean that you need to go and announce all of your traumas and feelings and you know, all of that to the world, okay? I just mean you need to acknowledge the feelings that you do have. I know when I first started my journey, there were certain moments where I could be in a house by myself. Hey, honey bun. I could be in a house by myself doing my own thing, right? And still would not allow myself to be as vulnerable as I should be. Still not allow myself to be as open. Still not allow myself to be, you know, as transparent as I should have been, right? And when you get to that point, you start to realize, like, damn, I got some shit that I need to work on. Because if I can't even be vulnerable with myself, if I can't express my emotions within my own energy, there's a problem here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's people around and I don't want people to know my business, or I don't want to be embarrassed or ashamed. I'm in here by myself and I can't even be real with how I'm feeling right now. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to, be sad. I'm trying not to, show and express that there are certain things that do make me feel some type of way when that's the reality. Okay? And when you get to that moment, it's so important for you to notice it, number one, because awareness is the first step of anything, right? If you're not aware of what's going on, then how can you fix it? Okay? So noticing it, number one. And then secondly, acknowledging it to the point where you're doing something to change. You know that it's not beneficial to you. I know that it's not beneficial to me to keep my feelings and emotions locked in, number one. And then secondly, it's definitely not beneficial to me if I can't even be expressive of those emotions with myself. That's crazy as hell. Okay? That makes no sense. So for a lot of you guys, if you find yourself in that type of predicament where you don't even want to acknowledge your own feelings, you don't want to acknowledge where you are, even when it's just you got some work to do. Okay? And that's not a bad thing, because we all got work to do. We all got shit that we got to work on. We all got things and areas of our lives that we need to get better in, that we need to change, that we need to transform, whatever. Okay? It just is what it is, right? But as long as you're making an effort towards those things, that's really the biggest part. If you're not doing anything about it and you're just kind of letting it be what it's going to be, it's kind of crazy. Okay, hold on. Let's take a little moment and let me knock out this personal for BML. BML, can you put your birth month and birth dates in the comments for me? And if anybody else wants a personal, here are the incentives on the side. Okay, Virgo. Big Virgo, not the little one. Let's see what you got going on, Virgo. This particular reading is a personal. However, if the message resonates for you, it resonates for you. Feel free to take what applies. All right. Anyone else who does, again, meet any of the incentives, I will be randomly stopping the general reading to do this part. Okay. And now I'm about to kind of speak in the future. If you're watching this as a YouTube playback, then you can inbox me or email me for personal readings. Okay? I know some people be watching playback on YouTube like, I was talking to you in the comments. I'm like, babe, that was from yesterday. Okay? You wasn't talking to me. You wasn't talking to me. All right, sacrifices are needed, BML. I feel like the first step for you is to get out of your comfort zone. And it's not that you don't have the intellect or the knowledge, right? Because whatever it is that you are supposed to be going after, whatever ways you're supposed to be transforming your life for 2025, you know what you need to do, right? Very, very intelligent, and you study, okay? You don't just jump into things willy-nilly, right? So when I mean study, I don't mean necessarily like you got to pull out a book all the time, but you pay attention and you get enough background knowledge on something before you move forward and just do whatever, you know, you feel like you want to do. With that being said, getting out of your comfort zone is going to be very important, because there may be certain things that you are led to do that go against what you've kind of created for yourself. So sometimes we can kind of create this bubble for ourselves unintentionally, and sometimes intentionally, based on what we like and based on what we want to see out of life in return, right? And because of that, sometimes it's hard for us to distance ourselves from that plan or from that idea of our future, because we don't see how this new thing can work towards the goals that we have, if that makes sense, right? We can't really see how this idea that we didn't technically plan out, right, how that can have any type of positive effect. But this is where trust of yourself and your process comes in. I'm also saying that you're going to have to be more open when it comes to outsourcing. So if there are other people who have the information you need, or other people who have the answers that you need, you won't have to open your mouth and be like, hey, I need that, or show me how you did X, Y, and Z. Okay, so just so you know, I'm talking to you, okay? That sometimes shit just pop up for a little confirmation real fast, okay? You also have balance here, all right? And it's going to be important that you make sure that you're balancing your home life, your work life. And when I say home life, I don't necessarily mean like home as in like your house. I mean home as in you, okay? Making sure that that is balanced is going to be very important. Balance that out with your money, with your finances, with your career, with your love life, if you are in that particular situation. Thank you so much for the roses. Making sure that all of those areas, you're not just doing too much in one area. You're also, you know, spreading things out, okay? Making sure things are spread out, all right? Also, don't be afraid to lean on your intellect. Thank you so much. Don't be afraid to lean on your intellect, okay? You are very, very intelligent. Yeah, as I'm saying that, stand on business. Don't be afraid to lean on your intellect. You are way too intelligent to not lean on your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? When you are a type of person that holds a significant amount of information, sometimes that can be overwhelming to certain people. And when it's overwhelming to certain people, it can kind of make us be like, oh, okay, well, let me kind of tune it down a little bit. All right? Don't do that. Okay? If they can't catch up, then leave them behind. Period. Okay? Cool head. Thank you for the gifts. Don't overthink it. All right? Don't overthink whatever is coming in for you. Don't overthink this process. Sometimes we can become stagnant because we're spending too much time in contemplation, spending too much time thinking, too much time, you know, worrying, and you know, some instances about what's to come or what's going to happen. Don't do that, okay? Continue to move. Even if you don't really see how things are going to turn out and you're still trying to figure certain things out, keep your feet moving, okay? Keep your feet moving. Keep your foot on the gas. Ooh. Got cards falling all over the place. For those just joining, we do have some live incentives here for those who want personal readings, okay? No, it's not a bad sign. Not in this situation. We got Aries. Yeah, like I said, take initiative. One thing about Aries energy, they kind of keep going. It's rare that you see an Aries stop moving. You know, even if certain things are not going their way, they can kind of tune that out a little bit and still continue to get whatever job done that they need to get done. And you might need to adapt that energy. You can also have Aries somewhere in your chart, but even if you don't, kind of adapt that energy where even if certain things are not necessarily looking the way that you want them to look, necessarily going the way that you intended for them to go, don't stop what you're doing, okay? Continue to move forward. Continue, yeah, look, negative thinking. Don't get in your head. Don't start overthinking it. Don't start procrastinating it. Don't start doubting the outcome, okay? Because sometimes certain things can happen and then we'll be like, see, I feel further away from the goal. I feel like this is not going to happen. Whatever, right? So don't doubt the outcome, okay? Also, spend some time outside of the house with other people. If you don't have people that you know that you can spend time with, or you don't have people that you would like to spend time with, this is your time to kind of build new connections. So don't be afraid to go out by yourself. Don't be afraid to be more social, okay? Because sometimes when the less social we are, sometimes being isolated can be good, but then you have to know when to come out of isolation. You know what I'm saying? Being in isolation for too long is not healthy at all. Thank you for the gifts, honey bun. So make sure that you, again, going back to balance, this Libra energy, make sure that you balance the things out and you're not just stuck in isolation. You're also getting to a place where, you know what I'm saying, you're outside a little bit. Okay, thank you for the gift. We got Scorpio. Okay, big transformations coming in. I feel like this transformation happens through your passion. So if there's something that you're passionate about, go after it this year. This is the year to go after it. You've done enough research. You did enough looking into it. You did enough procrastinating. You did enough thinking. Now it's time to go. Put the pedal to the metal and get out of here. All right, full gas. Last card. Last card. Ooh. Last card. Okay, Scorpio gang. What's your zodiac signs? Drop your zodiac signs in the comments. We hit the live goal. I think Marie contributed the most. So Marie, pick a zodiac sign for us to do a reading on at the end of the live. Shout out to Marie. One more card. Protect your peace. Protect your peace, BML. Alright? Remove negativity. Pay attention to people. Everybody that's in your space is not for you. And that, I mean, that's just a no-brainer. Okay? Sometimes people put on a mask, you know, to kind of get what they need from you. Something that benefits them. All right, so just make sure that you're paying attention to the people in your space. Everybody don't want the best for you. Everybody don't have good intentions, and you need to make sure that you completely understand that. But another part of protecting your peace is also not being so closed off, because sometimes there are people who, we don't want people to bring us peace, because you should have your own peace, but there are people who can add to our peace. Okay, so don't close yourself off too much, but also don't be too open. Again, going back to that balance. Okay, balance seems to be the key word for you, so keep that in mind. All right, let's get back to the general portion of the live. Okay, Marie wants us to do a special reading for my Leos at the end of the live. Let's let a new live go. Y'all killing it with the gifts tonight. Let's keep that up. Let's keep that up. So let's see if we can hit this go here. Shout out to everybody who has gifted so far. All gifts are appreciated, not required. There's definitely a way to show your appreciation and your support for this platform. All right. All right, so let's get back into the general portion of the live. So if you're just joining us, the first two cards we had out as far as ancestor messages are vulnerability and freedom, and then learning experience. And what Spirit was talking about was how a lot of you guys need to be more open. Okay, be more open when it comes to your feelings, your emotions, your outlooks, your perspectives. Okay, and it doesn't mean you got to be open with everybody, but are you at least 100% transparent with yourself? Okay, it starts with you. Everything starts with you. All right, and a lot of you guys have had enough learning experiences to know who you can be that transparent with, and when you need to kind of keep certain things to yourself and keep it within your own energy. Okay, I feel like this is definitely, not even this year, but I feel like the last couple of years have shown you guys a lot about who is in your space. Okay, and as we are in Aquarius energy, Aquarius is in February. The main portion of Aquarius season is in February. February is the second month. The number 2 rules partnerships. Okay, it also rules duality. Okay, and balance. All right, so keep in mind that there are certain partnerships or collaborations or relationships, and when I say relationships, it don't have to be romantic all the time. It could be, doesn't have to be, right? But there are certain things dealing with relationships that can bubble to the surface, or that can come to you in your life, that can be presented to you in your life. Okay, so kind of just keep an open mind with that. Again, use the experiences that you've had in the past to kind of really guide you when it comes to knowing, even when new people come into your life. You know what I'm saying? Based on your past, your intuition will let you know if this is somebody that you should be open with, if this is somebody you should even have around at all, period. Okay? Because some of these people you don't need to have around anymore. Okay? And let me say this, because this is what I'm feeling. For a lot of you guys, you're slowly learning that the people that you have kind of deemed important in your life to a certain extent, those relationships have either changed, or you're starting to see that it never was what you thought it was. And that can be sometimes a tough pill to swallow. All right? So I'm going to say definitely be kind to yourself and be patient with yourself. Because sometimes when we start to learn the truth about certain people in our space, it can put us in this energy where we sometimes beat ourselves up for not seeing certain things, or we beat ourselves up for not acknowledging something faster, or, you know, things of that nature, right? So really be kind and cautious with yourself, especially while we're in Aquarius season. There could be two sides of the coin, where either certain things are being more deepened, okay, or more established in this season when it comes to partnerships, relationships, collaborations, things of that nature, or you can get the truth of certain connections that you need to ultimately remove out of your life and out of your space. Okay? And that's just that on that. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. There could definitely be some unexpected partnerships, but there can also be some unexpected departures. Okay? And you just need to keep your mind open. Another thing is kind of do almost like an inventory, okay? Where you see like, okay, based on where I am in my life, does this particular person still serve me? Does this particular person still serve me? What about this person? What about that person? Is there something that I can still learn from this person, or is this person still beneficial to, you know, to my life? Is this person still someone that I should have around? This is kind of a time where you can really do some real inventory, because things are going to be clear. And I'm pretty sure it's clear now, right? But things are going to get continuously more clear for you as we go get deeper into Aquarius season. So really the next 28 to 30 days, you're going to have an opportunity to really look at things from a different light and kind of clear it up if there is anything that needs to be cleared up. There's also going to be a moment where if you do have beneficial relationships in your life, there's going to be a moment where you may have an opportunity to take certain things to the next level, okay? Deepen your connection. This could be a friendship. It doesn't matter. It can be an actual relationship. It can be a business partnership. It can be anything, right? But it's like, you know, two sides of the same coin. Either there's going to be opportunities for you to grow a deeper bond with people, or you're going to realize that certain bonds have kind of reached their end and it's time to go your separate ways with certain energies. Either way, you need to be paying attention. Either way, you need to be paying attention. Either way, you need to make sure that you're not asleep. Okay? Because you don't want to not take advantage of this, and then this opportunity passes you by, and then you look up and you still have people around that shouldn't be there, or you missed an opportunity to build something with somebody that would have been influential to your process. Okay? So only you kind of know personally what side of things you are on, and it can change from person to person. There could be one person in your life that it's time to just throw it away. Okay? We've ran our course. Things are no longer what we thought they was, okay? We got sacred plan at the bottom of the deck. Things are no longer what we wanted them to be, okay? And it's just time for us to go our separate ways. Cool. Or, you know what I'm saying, you had those people where it's like, okay, we've been kicking it, we've been together, we've been business partners, we've been talking about being business partners, I mean, whatever. And it's time for us to go ahead and start to pursue something on a different level. However it goes, don't miss an opportunity to take advantage of this energy, okay? Because, again, your intuition is going to be very clear. In regards to whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to see it clearly. You're going to see it clearly. It's not going to be one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I can trust my gut. No, you can trust your gut, okay? And if there's certain things that you may be a little uncertain about, this is why we invite our ancestors into our process. Divine ancestors, spirit team, if you know your ancestors personally, grandma, grandpa, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Thank you in advance for showing me or revealing to me who no longer serves me. Okay? Or, you know, thank you in advance for showing me who should still be in my life, or the relationships that I should put more effort and energy into. Okay? Utilize your spirit team and understand that they will show up, right? And show you the things that you need to see, or make sure that it's extremely clear to you whatever it is that you need to see. Okay? Again, if anybody is interested, again, we will always have these live incentives here. You can use the gift button down below to match with one of these incentives. If you do choose to get one of those readings, let me know in the comments, and we can do your reading towards the end. All right? Expect miracles. I'm hearing that song from the Prince of Egypt. There can be miracles if you believe. The hope is something that's hard to me. I love that movie, first of all. Shout out to the Prince of Egypt. That is an amazing movie. Okay? I'm not religious, but that movie is just amazing. But that's what I'm hearing. Okay? Yeah, look, friendship and union at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all are really about to have some turnarounds when it comes to the relationships in your life this month. Especially when we get into February. And that's why a lot of you guys have been going through almost like this house cleaning energy, where spirit is like getting you to a place where they had to like clean you up so that you can be beneficial to this group of people, or to these specific people that they're going to align you with. Shit don't be making sense all the time while it's happening, right? That's a given, okay? Sometimes you be like, I don't understand why I'm being pulled in this direction. I don't understand why, you know, certain things are going the way that they're going. I have no idea why this looks the way that it looks. Okay? It's like you just don't see it, you don't get it, it don't be making sense, right? But eventually you get to a place where everything starts to kind of connect. And you know when that moment comes, because it's like everything just gets, I don't want to say easy, but it just flows. Should just be flowing, right? And it's like you don't really have to put in as much effort as you felt like you did before. You kind of feel more comfortable, like intuitively you feel more comfortable. You feel like you don't have to really worry about an outcome for real. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of just go with the flow, or just not even worry at all. Sometimes you put in enough work into a certain area of your life where you don't necessarily have to worry anymore. You just kind of let things fall in place. And I feel like this, and when I say this month, I really mean February, okay? Aquarius season, the bulk of Aquarius season. I really feel like a lot of you guys are about to be having some brand new relationships and connections. And it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to be super beneficial to you and for you. It's going to work for you in ways that you didn't necessarily think. Okay? For some of you, this could be in the workforce, on the job. You might partner up with somebody unintentionally, or it may feel like it's unintentional, or it may feel like it just so happened to happen, right? But it was all planned, okay? Where that sacred plan card go? It's somewhere in here. But it's all going according to plan, right? I feel like this is the month that you realize, and when I say this month again, I'm talking about mainly February. But I feel like February is the month that you really realize, like, oh, there is a plan to this shit. Like, this stuff does happen the way that it happens for a reason. Like, okay, makes sense. I get it now. Right? Be confident. Be confident. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in your process. Be confident in your journey. All right? Especially being confident in your ability to be effective to other people. Sometimes we look at ourselves based on our trauma so much that we don't think that we're as effective to other people as we actually are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're like, ugh, I don't know what anybody can learn from me. I don't know what anybody can get from me. I don't know, you know, exactly how much I can help with somebody, or how much I can influence somebody, or whatever. You may not think you can influence anybody at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, your past will literally lie to you and convince you that you hold no value, or little to no value. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be valuable in partnerships or connections or relationships or things of that nature. Oh, okay, it was just one of them. I feel like birds or angels could be significant, or could symbolize where you are right now. I'm also saying like butterfly wings, okay? Some of y'all can have like a butterfly tattoo, or angel wings tattoo, or bird or something like that, okay? Somebody could specifically have like a phoenix tattoo or something significant, okay? You can also have like one of those little stickers on your car of one of those things. I feel like candles are also significant right now. Some of y'all could be burning more candles than usual. There's something about creating a peaceful environment, okay, to help you kind of get through this moment of transformation. All right, like get into a creating this peace for yourself. It'll put you more at ease and help you to feel more confident in yourself, and you know where you're headed, okay? Because a lot of y'all are headed towards some very, very different environments, Okay, environments that you're not used to, environments that you've never been in before, environments that you didn't even know existed. Okay, and for some of you guys, environments that you never thought that you would be able to have access to. Okay, the more, and when I say the more comfortable you are, I don't necessarily mean comfort as far as doing everything that you want to do when you want to do it and everything going how you want it, the way you want it. That's not what I mean by comfort, but I mean comfort as far as the more secure you are in yourself. Okay, the better things will happen, even when things that come to you unexpected or things that kind of make you a little afraid or a little nervous or a little anxious. As long as you are comfortable within yourself, it won't affect you negatively. You know what I'm saying? You may still be a little anxious, but at least you'll get it done. You'll keep moving. You know what I'm saying? You won't allow those things to stop you. You won't allow those things to, put you in a low vibrational space or to make you overthink yourself or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You'll be more accepting of the natural flow of things. Okay? Let's get one more card. Let's get these likes up. Let's see if we can get to 10K. Also, here are some incentives for personal readings here on the live. Okay, so feel free to use the gifts to purchase whatever incentive you would like. I feel like the algorithm is not algorithming today. I don't know what's going on. Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel. I think one of the most consistent messages from, our little ancestor messages is the fact that y'all definitely have people in high places that are a part of making sure that you get to where you're supposed to get to. For sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, you didn't get your notification. I think there's a lot of things that are still getting corrected on TikTok, which plays a huge role in what's going on, especially for lives, because I think live feature was the last thing to come back. It's really weird. Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, y'all are very, very protected. I thought I was following you already. You wasn't? Did it unfollow me? What had happened? Tell me. Let me know in the comments what's kind of going on y'all end so that I can make sure I relay the messages to those who need to know. So the notifications aren't working, and it's unfollowing for some people. That's strange and a little weird. I don't know, honey. Yesterday it was. Did y'all get notifications yesterday when I went live? Is it just today, or has it been since TikTok came back? You didn't get one either. My notifications never come. Just today. I haven't been getting them like I used to. This is since the ban. Oh, you got yours yesterday. So some of y'all getting them and some of y'all not. That is so weird. So nobody got it today though. But some people got it yesterday. Did anybody get a notification today? These glasses are hurting my nose. None today. For the man, for me, honestly, since you switched pages. Okay. Got a live notification since the new page. Very weird. When you did y'all click the little bell on my profile and select live notifications, or is it just you follow me and then usually you get notifications but you haven't? Thank you, sugar. Every notification is turned on. What is going on there? I don't know, pumpkins. I'm gonna have to figure that out so I can make sure y'all get notified. It could be, I don't know. It's something with TikTok because I can't even get coins. Oh, the coins still not working either? Y'all can't reload coins either? No, boo. I've been live now for 50 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna let my people know. Because I know some people have been saying that they weren't able to reload their coins either. And I figured that because, you know, usually within the first couple of minutes, we be in here live, loud, and in color. But today was super, super weird. Thank y'all for telling me. So now that I know, I can try to do something about it. I mean, as much as I can, aka just complain, let people know what's going on. All right, let's finish this out and then we can have a little chit chat at the end. That's so crazy. It's so weird. There's some there's been a lot of weird shit happening since that ban. I don't know what they did. I feel like I have no idea. Like, even when I scroll the regular For You page, like the videos be pausing and glitching out. Did that be happening for anybody else? I don't know what's going on. But I told y'all it was gonna be some shit with technology this month. I told y'all. I don't know. Alright, we got the Ten of Swords coming out. Okay, that good old Death and Rebirth. Alright. I feel like for a lot of you guys, with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this has been an ego death for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all went through an ego death recently too. Okay, and then they switched the service. We're on Meta's algorithm now. That makes sense. Because Meta is ego death. I feel like some of you guys have definitely went through an ego death. Again, recently, I feel like there's certain situations that are bringing out, and ego death don't always mean that you got an ego where you like, you know, I don't want to listen to nobody. Sometimes ego could just be, I'm hurt and I want to hold on to my hurt. I'm in pain and I want to hold on to my pain. I'm sad and I want to hold on to my sadness. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, right? But when it's time to move out of that energy, especially because we'll kind of contradict ourselves. We'll energetically hold on to a lot of that shit, but then we'll open our mouth and be like, Spirit, I want to be in a different predicament. I want to be in a different place in life. I want to elevate. I want to move to the next level. And it's like, okay, you can do that, but it's going to require you to be more in tune with your emotions. Do more of this. Do more of that. You know what I'm saying? There's different things that are going to be required for you to be able to elevate to that next stage or get to that next level. And a lot of you guys have to embrace that, which is not the easiest thing to do all the time because of the fact that it's like, sometimes you just don't want to do that shit. You know? Sometimes it's comforting to hold on to what you know, even if what you know is not good, right? But I feel like the ego death a lot of you guys have been going through has been very emotional. It has been tied to your emotions. For sure, for sure. Tied to your feelings, tied to your emotions, tied to, but some of y'all tied to childhood trauma. Okay? Some of y'all are uncovering some traumas, especially from your childhood, that you did not know was there. Had no idea. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Some hard truths. For sure, for sure. Acknowledging some hard truths, okay? This could also be forcing you to have some hard conversations. All right? I feel like especially if you are in connection with somebody, like, this could be like maybe finally being real with your best friend about how you really, really feel. Or how you're scared about life. Or how, you know, if you're in a relationship, you know, communicating to that person like, hey, babe, I'm actually terrified. I'm scared you're going to leave me. I'm scared that this is going to be this and this is going to be that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of y'all have been forced out of that bubble that has made you feel so secure. But it's secrecy. And secrecy doesn't help anything, especially when it's something heavy, right? But a lot of y'all have been made to finally speak up about what it is that you feel and what it is that you've been holding on to. And it's scary, right? It's a terrifying process sometimes to be real with your emotions, right? However, it's needed. It's so needed. It's super needed. You know what I'm saying? It's super needed. In order for you to, again, get that relief, that spirit going back to saying that weight lifted off of your shoulders. Okay? Let's get 2 more, and then we're going to pull general cards for Leo. I think I'm going to do a little Q&A at the end today, so feel free to ask some questions when we get to the end, after we do Leo's reading. Got the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so, again, being transparent with your feelings. This is heavy emotional energy. Some of y'all really... Especially if you have heavy air or fire placements. Baby, this is going to be a very uncomfortable month for you. And not uncomfortable in a bad way, but uncomfortable with the fact that you are going to have to talk about feelings. And for some of y'all, that is your least favorite thing to do. Okay? You're like, I'm a gangster. I don't feel. They're trying to get me to talk about my feelings. I don't feel shit. I'm a gangster. But are you, though? Am I the only one who can add money on TikTok still? I don't know. Some people can't and some people can. I know that they were talking about, even when the ban first got lifted and, you know, people was getting back on here, they were talking about can't. Yeah, a lot of people can't. I thought you said can. But I know some people saying certain features were available and certain features wasn't. Certain things they can do, certain things they can't. I don't know if it depends on your account or not. I have no idea. But it's been a couple people that said since Monday. No, I didn't go live Monday. Since Tuesday. Did I go live? I did go live Monday. So since Monday, they couldn't purchase gifts. So weird. Alright, last card. Then we want to do a quick little Leo card pull. If y'all want me to add another zodiac sign onto it, let's try to hit this goal if you can. I know gifts are not available for some people, so if you can't, it's okay. But if you can, then we can add another zodiac sign. 2 of Pentacles. Some of y'all gonna have some options this month when it comes to abundance, and this can come in the form of anything. Y'all know I don't like to box in abundance unless I'm strictly seeing money, right? But I'm seeing abundance, so you may have some options, right? You can go right, and get something, and you can go left and get something. I don't see there being a bad option, technically. I just see that there's certain things that you feel more passionate about versus other things, and that will kind of be like your decision maker, so to speak, right? If you're passionate about it, go for it. Whatever you're the most passionate about, go for it, okay? And for some of you guys, as you follow your passions, options will become available. So some of you may encounter options before, and some of you guys may encounter options after you take that step towards whatever it is that you are passionate about. Take it how it resonates, okay? All right, let's do a quick little 1-2 for Leo. If you do have any spiritual questions or any questions that you would like for me to answer, feel free to start putting them in the comments, and I will answer them in the order that they come once I finish with Leo's reading, okay? Also, let's try to get the likes to 15K. Please, thank you. Yeah, the algorithm has been so weird. It's a lot of things that have just been so off now. And I know that they're in an effort of trying to, like, fix shit, I guess. I don't know. But this will be posted to YouTube so that you guys can watch it back from the beginning. Where did I put that up? Shout out to everybody that has gifted already. Much appreciated. Damn, it's not letting none of y'all do it. That's so crazy. I thank y'all for telling me. Because I'm definitely gonna let people know what's up. So strange. So strange. Make sure also that you follow me on Bigo, BIGO at PocaSPEAKS. I will be doing lives on there a couple times out the week. I might do a quick live after I get off of here on there. Possibly. Heavy on maybe. We'll see. But yeah. Alright, Leo. So let's see what the vibe is. We're gonna get 3 cards for y'all. Seven, 77 has been showing his head a lot this week. If y'all have been tapped into the readings or been watching the replays, this card has been coming out almost every reading that we've done. Okay, so high spiritual awakening. Lots of potential for a spiritual awakening. And super sensitive intuition. So Leos, y'all really need to be tapped into y'all intuition like never before. And one thing about y'all are hard-headed as fuck. Is what it is. Y'all hard-headed. Y'all only learn after you bumped your head. Y'all are not the type that takes the advice of the people who try to warn you. Okay, it's kind of just like, I'll see it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to do what I want to do. Okay, and once I bump my head, then I'm going to be like, damn, that hurt. Maybe you was right. Okay? Don't do that. Inner wisdom is also on this card. Let's utilize wisdom. Let's not get to a point where we always have to take a L just to learn a lesson. Okay? Sometimes you can just learn. A L is not always required. Okay? But high potential for spiritual awakening. For some of you guys, you're definitely being taken to another level spiritually. which is why you are more sensitive to energies, and which is why you're more sensitive intuitively, okay? So just make sure that you kind of keep that in mind as you're moving forward, because there could definitely be some what may feel like weird things happening, okay, or coincidental, okay? Nothing is a coincidence. We don't believe in coincidences. We know that everything has a purpose and a reason for happening. Every cause has an effect, so we don't believe in those, okay? But there could definitely be some strange things, quote unquote, taking place, okay? And it's all coming together for, a purpose, all right? So just make sure that you're tapped in long enough to see why, okay? New love could be coming in for y'all, okay? You could definitely have some new love coming in. This doesn't have to be romantic, okay? This could be a new partnership. This could be a new friend. This could be a deeper bond with someone that you already have a connection with. This could be you taking your relationship to the next level. For some of y'all, this could be boyfriend, girlfriend. For some of y'all, this could be fiance. For some of y'all, this could be husband, wife, okay? I don't know, all right? But I feel like whatever, going back kind of to the ancestor reading we just did, whatever you have gone through in the past has been happening to prepare you for what's coming, okay? So just make sure that you stay open to what's coming, okay? What's coming in for you. All right, let's get one more card for my Leos. Then we're going to do a quick little Q&A. Then I'm going to hop up off of here, and I think I'm going to go on Big O for maybe an hour. Ooh, Chariot. So whatever is coming in is coming in quick. Fast-paced forward movement. Okay, some of y'all could be getting a new car. But there's definitely something coming in. And I feel like whatever is coming is based off of your ability to follow directions. Especially your intuition. Leos, y'all are highly intuitive. A lot of people don't know that about Leos because Leos aren't usually the sign that you would accredit intuition to, usually, right? When you think of intuition, you think of like Pisces, you think of Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, signs like that, right? You don't often too much think of Leo, right? But Leos are very, very intuitive. So it's very important that y'all pay attention to y'all intuition and allow it to literally guide you to what is for you, okay? All right? It may not be what you want to do in a moment. It may not be what makes you feel comfortable, but it's necessary, okay? It is most definitely necessary, and it's going to have lasting benefits. Like sometimes Leos, y'all do shit to have instant gratification, but everything is not always instant. Sometimes things need time to cultivate. It's like the difference between popping some shit in the microwave versus putting it in the crock pot. The timing is a little different. You gotta wait a little bit longer for that crock pot, but that shit gonna slap. It's gonna be seasoned to perfection. It's gonna be tender. It's gonna be real good. That microwave bullshit is gonna taste exactly like where it came from, the microwave. And it's only gonna last but so fucking long. It's gonna be real hot, real quick, and then that's just gonna get cold quick. Just as quick as it was hot, it's gonna get cold. Alright? So kind of move through this month with that mentality. Do I want a microwave type of situation? Right? Or do I want that crock pot where that shit can sit and it can simmer and them seasonings can really get into that thing? You know what I'm talking about? All right, my lovelies. If y'all want to do a Q&A real fast, let's go ahead and get into that. Feel free to drop some questions in the comments, and we'll end off that way. If not, then follow me over to Big O. I'm going to do a little bit of time over there, and then I'll get off. Because honestly, it's freaking cold outside. Super cold. Thank you, Sugarfoot, for the gift. I'm gonna put my information in the comments. Again, I do have the buy one, get 10% off special. If you spend $55 on my website, you get 10% off of an additional service. I'm going to put that information in the comments. Just make sure you enter the promo code at checkout, and it will automatically calculate your discount. That will be available until the last day of January. I'm also going to put my YouTube in the comments for those who want to watch the replay. And I'm also going to put my Big O info in the comments as well, so that you guys can join me over there once I hop off of here. Okay? Light and love. It's been a blast, like Jimmy Neutron say. I'm about to hop over to the next app, and I might put some cards over there. I don't know yet. We can see. But download it. Follow me over there. And I can play all my regular music over there. Beautiful. But this has to go on YouTube. To Big O, honey. BIGO. PocaSPEAKS on there. Let me see if it'll allow me to pin it. Boom. Right there. Alright, sugar futts, this will be posted to YouTube, so make sure that you guys subscribe over there as well. Anytime you miss a live, it will be posted there, so tune in for that. Again, my website information is in the comments as well, and we'll be back to our regular schedule program tomorrow.